This is my framework that I realized I was creating years ago when I started to document all of the things I was putting together. It is a framework for building strong school culture, and it is built around 4 foundational pillars. And these 4 pillars are the foundation for every school that wants to grow, not just academically, but emotionally and relationally. So I want to just take a second and walk through them, because these next episodes, we're going to go deeper into each pillar. Pillar number 1, and let me also say, these are, to me, these transcend schools. These are organizational pillars. Pillar number 1 is leadership and communication. This is the first and most important pillar of organizational culture. Everything rises and falls on leadership. And that doesn't just mean that the principal or the administrative team, it means anyone who influences the direction of a school. When this pillar is strong, expectations are clear. People know what's happening, they know why it's happening, and where the school's headed. But when it's weak, confusion can grow, miscommunication spreads, and sometimes there's staff that will just kind of do their own thing and filling in the blanks with their own assumptions. And if you want to know how you're communicating and how your communication in your organization is doing, ask your people, do you feel informed? Do you feel heard? Because leadership isn't about position, it is about clarity. The second pillar is collaboration and teamwork. This pillar is about connection. When collaboration is strong, teachers trust each other. They share ideas, they build off each other's strength, and they celebrate each other's wins. When it's weak, silos begin to form. Silos are one of the biggest things that you see in schools, and it's very easy because we are so busy. I don't have time as a 2nd grade teacher to know what an 8th grade teacher is doing. I don't have time as a math high school teacher to know what's going on in the English department. But when these silos begin to form, grade levels stop talking, inner departments stop talking, these departments turn into little islands, and suddenly one team is rowing in the same direction, or instead of one team rowing in the same direction, you have 10 people paddling in circles. Great schools operate like families, even though I don't like to call them families, because families, you don't have a choice. You just get your family. It's chosen for you. Community is something that you get to choose on a day-to-day basis. But it does not mean it's going to be perfect, but we need to make sure that it is united. The third pillar, staff wellness and morale. This pillar is about how your people feel. Because if teachers are exhausted, if teachers are unappreciated, if teachers are emotionally drained, it does not matter how strong your lesson plans are, that energy is going to trickle down to your students. When this pillar is healthy, staff feel supported, staff feel respected, staff feel valued, they have boundaries, they take care of themselves. When it's weak, burnout spreads. Negativity may take over. And before you know it, the energy in your building starts to shift. The culture you feel when you walk into a school instantly tells you whether people are thriving or surviving. And the fourth one, growth and recognition. This pillar is about development. When teachers feel like they're growing, they stay engaged. When school leaders are invested in their staff, the morale will go up. Growth does not always mean new PD or fancy trainings. Sometimes it just means giving someone a new challenge, giving someone a new responsibility, or just a public thank you for something that someone did well. Recognition is free, but it is powerful. And yet it's often the thing as school leaders that we can forget the most. And each of these pillars, what I've learned through my 11 years of leadership, each of these pillars is connected. If one cracks, the whole bridge begins to shake. And that's why I'm starting this episode, and we're kicking off this 5-part series. And this episode is your foundation. And over the next 4 episodes, we're going to go deeper into each one of these pillars. Leadership and communication, collaboration and teamwork, staff wellness and morale, and professional growth and recognition. We'll talk about what each one looks like, where they break down, how you can strengthen them in their building,